What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Diamond Select Toys Pacific Rim Gypsy Danger Deluxe action figure. That's right, my zillions, a brand new action figure of Gypsy Danger. Look at him on the back, looking all cool. I want to thank my pals at Diamond Select Toys, diamondselecttoys.com, for sending this over for a review with a bunch of other awesome stuff. You could check out my overall haul mystery box day here on the channel, or you could check out my Instagram if you just want a pic of everything that that came in. But either way, I do appreciate the support. Nice big write-up here. Designed and sculpted by Big Shot Toy Works, which is very cool. Very nice looking box. This is, you know, one of their newer style boxes. I do like it a lot. A lot of windows to check out the figures from all angles, which is very cool. Do check out my unboxed, because that was a fun video to make. But I did bust my box making that video. That's what happens when you film with one hand and try to open stuff with another. But that's neither here nor there. Here, without any further ado, let's get to this review. And here's a Gypsy out of the package, and it's pretty nice looking. But it's not without a couple of problems that we'll talk about shortly. First up, let's check out the accessories. He does have two fist hands that it comes with, and they're really nice. Very nicely painted. I really like the metallic blue. They look really good. Beautiful. There's gunmetal in here. Just really nice fists, guys. Very well done. Both of them look fantastic. So that's then we get a open hand here, which is really nice. Again, beautiful metallic blue. Some silver paint in there, some red, some white. It does have a hinge. It works like that. Can swivel it as well. And now this, you know, is you take off here. Nice and easy. And that'll go in there. I don't know if I got it all in. Okay, yeah. And then you know, he's got both hands like so, which looks cool. You know, I like that. I think that looks pretty good. Keep it here for a second. Might as well look at this one. This is a fist hand with the chain sword. Chain sword's looking pretty good. Rest of the arm is looking pretty good. So this is the one that comes in the package, you know, right out of the package. You get to play with your chain sword. And that's cool. I do like it. I think it looks really nice, but we'll keep this aside. And finally, he has the plasma launcher thing. I forget what it's called. Gravity beam. Was it a gravity beam? Yeah, it's something. It's not necessary to tell me what it is. I do know it. It's cool. It looks really cool. I know what it does. I've seen Pacific Rim a million times. I love Pacific Rim. But yeah, this is really nice too. Very nicely painted and sculpted. I do think this is excellent. And same thing. You just want to keep it on this arm, because I tried to pull out this arm and it doesn't seem to go. So it looks like it's one arm fits all. And that's cool. I have no problem with that. Now he's got it in that arm. So yeah. I like it. So let's do the articulation next, and that's where, you know, we're gonna run into a little problem in a second, which creates a visual problem. His head does move, so that's cool. I can't make it move too much, but it does at least go to one side. Then these shoulder things don't move too much, which does hinder his outward motion. He does have a hinge there that I could see, but you can't do anything with it, honestly, because of this. This doesn't move that much. It can rotate totally fine, though, which is cool. And you get a bicep swivel. As you saw, you have the elbow bends and the wrist bends. So all of that works fine. You have a really nice upper body joint. That feels awesome. It works really great. This is definitely, you know, a big improvement to a lot of the Uprising Jaegers. I really like how this feels. This is awesome DST. do more of this. This is fantastic. Also, what I really like, soft ratcheted hips. This is great. It can't go out too much at all, but I like the soft ratchets. That, to me, you know, will make them hold any pose, which is great. Okay, from here, though, we do have some looseness in the knees, unfortunately. But it is a double joint, which I did have to heat up. And it is ratcheted, like soft ratchet as well, which is cool. So I had to heat this up, but now it works. So you do have double jointed knees on both sides. But, you know, it does feel a little bit loose. Now, that's fine because it works and everything holds tight. You know what I'm saying? But there is a little bit of rotation like this, by the way. Now, my ankles, unfortunately, are misaligned. Like, you see how, I don't know if you can see it, but the joint is kind of coming out this way. It's making my foot, it's making his feet look like my feet. My foot. I have this problem. So that is happening, you know, making the foot go out a little bit. It's just misaligned. I've tried really hard to heat this up and be able to turn this. I don't know how these go in there, but I was trying really, really hard to get this to turn the joint up in here. I couldn't do it. I'm going to still continue to try, but you know, at the time of this review, unfortunately, I can't do it. There's a hinge there, which works totally fine, and it can swivel pretty awesomely. You know, maybe too awesomely. And then you got a foot hinge, which is fantastic. This foot works a lot better. It's aligned properly, so all good on this side, and it feels good. So, you know, it's this one where I have a problem, you know. Does come out to the side a little bit. It's fine. In a way, it'll probably help him stand. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do have a little bit of looseness from the knees down. You know, it's not hindering it too much because, again, you do have those soft ratchets, which helps a lot. I do wish his legs came out just a little bit more. But, you know, you're going to be able to get him in poses. You know, you just have to, well, I have to work on this. This is not indicative of the entire line of figures. So, but if you have a problem with this, let us know down below as well. But otherwise, I think the articulation works totally fine. I love the upper body joint, and I love the soft ratchets and the hips. Those are primo. Taking a look at this guy in full, though, I mean, this is where it really counts, man. This is a good looking Gypsy Danger. First off, I think the proportions are right. They look really, really good. He always has this tiny head, you know, really long legs. I think it works. I think they got the proportions down right. Looks very, very nice. Sculpt work is pretty excellent. The paint is pretty excellent. Here's the reactor core looking pretty good. Very nicely done. Done in yellow. A nice sculpt there. I like that. Zoom in closer so you can see it better. Look at the texture on this guy. Man, that looks awesome. Really, really great. I love the blue paint all over. It just looks fantastic. It's got like a metallic look to it. I really like that. Got gunmetal over here. You got this little red symbol there, which looks really good. These little details in yellow there look awesome. Little floodlights there. Some red and white all the way back here, and it's painted nicely. On the shoulder pad, you got red. You got the gunmetal looking good. The 34 looks really good, nice and weathered. On the side here, you got silver and gold. Silver and gold. Looks good. Looking good. On the back of the shoulder pad, the line is nice and neat going down the arm here. Very nicely done. Really great sculpt. Red dot there. Well, it's not. It's like a square. The red and white along the side there looks nice. Really good forearm in general. I like that. I like you see the little gears and stuff in the middle there. Silver paint on the inside looking pretty good. The open hand, we saw it before. It looks pretty good on the other side. Everything looks very, very nicely done. Let's go to the back here. This part here looks pretty good. I got a little mess up there, but it's, I don't know. I feel like it's more like weathering than anything else. These things here look pretty good. The backs of the shoulder pads look nice. And then you got all of this awesome work on his back. All in gunmetal, more, you know, traditional silver in there. The gunmetal looks great, man. Looks fantastic. Love it. Really, really great. And you can see here, it's kind of like these, like thrusters, but he doesn't like, you know, fly on his own or anything. But you know what I'm saying. They look like jetpack things, and they look good. They look very good. If you look underneath the arms, beautiful work in there. Again, we saw the front that looks really good, but like looking underneath here, all of this looks fantastic. Got some more red and white paint there. The belly looks pretty good. Love that. You know, we saw what it looks like in the back. Gypsy butt, pretty plain. It works though. You got all of this robotic work in here, metal work, silver and gunmetal there look good. The white and the red there look nice. You got more gold on here. All of the sculpt is excellent. I really like this little line over here, you know, around the pelvis area. You see that? Little bit of gunmetal over the blue looks fantastic. Very, very nicely done. Going down the legs. Got the little arrows going down. Those look really cool. Everything around the knees look awesome. Yeah, it's a little bit shaky, but it's not moving through, you know what I'm saying? It's shaky, but those, there's clicks in there. You gotta get through. Hey, look, it's silver and gold in the back of the knees. But look at all of this stuff in the back. Beautiful, beautiful work. Feet look really good. A lot of nice work here. Nice work in the front. Some danger symbols up in here. Those look really good. If you look like this, you got more detail work. Very nicely done. On the feet, nothing going on. But if you open this, you can see some more sculpt work in here. So, yeah, lots of amazing, amazing sculpt. I love these pistons here. They look fantastic. Man, this, guys, this is a beautiful figure. There's no doubt about it that they did a fantastic job sculpting this guy. You know, it's hurt a little bit by everything from the knees down, you know, but I think this is pretty fantastic nonetheless. Looks-wise, it's just so good. It really is, man. This is very, very, very cool. Oh, and of course, his head sculpt looks really good too. And over here too, I really like this. But the head sculpt is really nice. You got gold there. For the visor, that looks good. The red marks. It all looks very, very nicely done. So, yeah. Head sculpt is excellent. Yep, it is. And for your size comparisons, first up, here's some figures you might want to scale this with. The Haya stuff in the middle. NECA Kong. The faux NECA Mechagodzilla there. I think it works better with the NECA-like stuff, in my opinion. The higher stuff seems to be a bit too small for it. Proportionally, I feel like they look okay, but he does feel a bit tall for them. But for a size comparison that really counts, here is a Gypsy with some other Pacific Rim figures you might have in your collection, including the Soviet Spirits Raijin, a NECA destroyed even more so. Gypsy Danger is shorter than this Gypsy, but I do like the NECA knife head going with him. This is Gypsy Avenger from DST, so you can see he's taller. which I thought was interesting. And, you know, Obsidian Fury, and of course the big SOC. Yeah, it's interesting. I gotta say, you know, I love the SOC and I love the colors there, but I really like the colors of this DST. They look really good and kind of spot on in my opinion. More so than any other Gypsy Avenger that we've had, I think. Colors will just look really, really good on that one. And my final thoughts, the look of this figure is really nice. Probably, like I just said, one of the more spot-on Gypsy Dangers we've gotten. It just looks the part, man. It looks really, really good. And you can get it in a bunch of poses, you know. The issue I'm having is, you know, with some looseness, you know, from the knees on down. And that, you know, one of my ankles is misaligned and I can't seem to get it to align. But I do like the ab. I think is amazing. I think the soft ratchets in the hips really help it a lot. Again, there's looseness, but he holds the poses, and that's good. You know, there was some tightness too, but, you know, I got over that except for that ankle. Yeah, I don't know. He's pretty good. I think it's worth getting. If you're a Gypsy Danger fan, if you're a Pacific Rim fan, this, I think, is worth getting. It looks awesome. It really, really does. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Thanks to DST for sending this over. Stay tuned for more DST reviews coming up very shortly. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.